Although it may be on a smaller scale than some more famous examples, Damien Chazelle's latest film, Babylon, is one of the most polarizing films we've seen in a while. It has divided everyone. First, it got pretty rough reviews when it was released, a bad audience score, but now it seems like people online are rallying behind it as an amazing work of art that just is not appreciated in the time that it's released. I gave it a middle-of-the-road Letterboxd review, and I got more heat for it than I've gotten for an opinion in a while. So today, I wanted to talk about my thoughts on the film, what it does well and what maybe went wrong, and why it's proved so divisive. To be honest, that split reaction is pretty representative of what I thought of the film. There's a lot in here that I really loved, and then it starts to fall apart a little bit and lose me. Look, everything stylistically about this movie is phenomenal. If you're on that vibes are better than plot train, which I do definitely dabble in, you'll probably love this film. Linus Sengren teaming up again with Chazelle after La La Land and First Man is very evident. The cinematography is gorgeous, as are the sets and the costumes. The film does such a good job of building up atmosphere. That opening party scene is some of the best vibe atmosphere building you could ask for, and I love the choice of setting here. Chazelle shows some range here by going from the almost fantasy musical style of La La Land, wholesome and artsy and pretty, to this insanely chaotic, drug, booze, and sex-fueled early Hollywood. I love in the first half of the film these long, extended sequences, especially Nellie's first performance intercut with the chaos in Jack's set, or the Hello College scene. These scenes pull you in, they're funny, they're just very well executed. The soundtrack is nothing short of incredible. Some have said that this piece of music is like crack, and I can't really disagree.
I love when people say like crack, who've obviously never done crack.
And everyone's great in it, especially Diego Calva, who I hope to see in a lot more stuff after this. The movie, in my opinion, starts to fall apart a bit when what is one of its strengths, how well it portrays chaos, leaks into the film's quality as it becomes chaos. The movie just doesn't really feel cohesive by the second half, and it feels a bit like Damien Chazelle had some great ideas and then just kept writing and writing and writing, and no one told him to edit or cut down. The film starts with chaos, but it has this intense focus, this vision to it that makes it gripping and exciting to watch. Even in the insanity, it feels very purposeful. But at a certain point, the film seems to lose its focus and starts to uneasily sway between interesting character arcs and less interesting plot points and scenes that feel like they could have been cut out. And it just starts to feel messy. It's like someone giving a speech that starts funny and poignant and clever, and then they just kind of keep going and over-explaining certain things and start to lose the crowd a bit. That's how I felt watching this. And I guess that is the center of why this movie was so divisive. I think a lot of people might have fallen in the middle where I am, of the film having a lot of promise and talent involved, but losing itself somewhere in all of that. Then some people really adore the style the film has and can get more out of it from that. And then some people might have thought it was overindulgent and up its own ass and convoluted, and no amount of style can fix that. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, by the way. I do think it's funny that I've seen multiple people say, "And I'm a film student," when defending their position, used for both loving and hating this film. Like, I'm a film student too, and I just want to say, just because a film is about cinema, which I know is a film student and film teacher's favorite thing to talk about, that doesn't mean that you automatically get to decide if everyone else should like it or not. Now, I also do want to talk about the ending here, spoilers for Babylon, because the reaction to this has me more confused than anything else. I've seen a lot of reactions online, mostly on TikTok, where people do kind of just hop on trends, so take this with a grain of salt. I'd be willing to bet some of the people making these videos haven't even seen the film. But anyway, of the final montage being legitimately mind-blowing. Like, I've seen people say they were crying, they couldn't believe what they were watching, they saw the movie multiple times just for that ending, and I'm legitimately very confused here. I thought I was getting punked for a second, I thought I was not part of the joke, but I'm pretty sure this stuff is sincere. Listen, I don't think it's a bad ending. I get what it was going for, I don't think it's very hard to get what it's going for. Was the actual montage of other movies maybe a little corny? I thought so, but I didn't hate it or anything, and I totally get if someone went, wow, that was actually quite a cool ending. But the brain-melting amazingness that some people seem to have gotten from it, I don't understand. Is it because there were other movies in this movie? In a montage, like a YouTube video? Is it that Manny sees that he did have an impact on cinema and what it becomes, and that his life dreams did come true in a way? Because that's a solid end for his character arc, but not like mind-blowing. Like, films have ends for character arcs. It's not like that crazy. I'm not trying to be a dick. I just don't understand the extreme hype for it. So if you are one of those people, please let me know in the comments, what about that ending made it so spectacular? Again, not being sarcastic, I genuinely would like to know if I'm missing something here. Because for me, the ending was fine, but honestly not that remarkable. So all in all, that is my take on Babylon and why I think the reactions to it were so diverse. I guess I would say I was disappointed, but I thought it was better than the initial reviews made it seem, and it certainly wasn't a boring film. It gave me a lot to talk about with the people I saw it with, which I'll always appreciate. I'd much prefer a not great movie with tons to talk about than a pretty great movie with nothing to talk about. But what did you think of it, and where does it rank with Damien Chazelle's other films? Personally, I think it's his weakest film, though I would definitely rather watch it again than First Man. Perfect example, by the way, of what I was talking about. Great film that I have nothing to say about. Anyway, let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comments. While you're at it, be sure to like this video, subscribe for more videos like the one you just watched, check out this podcast that I do with a friend of mine where we talk about movies, TV shows, a bunch of nonsense. It's called The Poorly Planned Podcast. Check out my Instagram and Twitter at BHL_Hudson, my TikTok at BHLHudson, and my Letterboxd at RealBHLHudson. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.